back once again to Let's Play Golden Sun, where we just completed fighting a bunch of water beasts. I'm Nai, and the guy right next door who's about to be doing something really stupid is Nixu.
Alright, so I've decided that I wasn't really invested enough in the last episode, so I've decided to make a little game. I've got here some rum. I'm gonna pour a little bit of that. And a 2-liter of Coke. There's the rules. Anytime one of his guys gets KO'd, I take a drink. Anytime I start getting bored, I take a drink. And anytime, Granite fails, I take 2 drinks. I am going to be dead. Let's hope that 50%.
Points.
let's hope. Caveat: so you don't try and kill me by spamming granite every time it's off cooldown. It has to be used on a downed target.
I can still abuse that.
What do you mean?
Just let people die and not heal them anymore.
I only have so much rum.
Damn.
It's
Okay, well,
probably a lethal dose anyway.
we're done with
So,
Alton Peak. We're moving on. Oh, hey, look, there's this rock that we know exactly what to do with.
Lift and separate.
Yeah, that.
You have some synergy over the shoulder boulder holders. Nifty.
Yeah, that.
Yay. I'm making mature jokes. I'm drinking beer. I'm cool, right? I'm not even drinking beer. Spiced rum.
Well, I didn't... Okay, that's an effect I didn't know. If you kill an enemy, and another enemy summons an enemy in the place that you just emptied, further attacks will still go to that spot, instead of being auto-defend like they usually are.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Which I actually didn't even know that. I thought if the enemy was killed, you auto-defended no matter what. Okay.
Ooh. I just took a starter swig there, and that is some good mix.
Oh, God.
What? It's tasty.
I can already tell this is going to be a problem.
I have a decent alcohol tolerance.
Okay, here's more of those ambidextrous rats who switch hands every time the camera swings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me check something real quick concerning, Jin. I'll be right back.
Ooh.
And we're back.
Beats. Alright, breaking news, everyone. Apparently, you get a free dozen of glazed donuts at Krispy Kreme if you go in dressed as a pirate on the 19th.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I know it's talking like a pirate day, but...
Yes.
Oh, and we get one of my favorite abilities now. Neat.
Okay, so apparently the deal is as follows. If you go to a participating Krispy Kreme location in a full pirate costume for one, you get a dozen free donuts. But if you just wear an eye patch or talk like a pirate, you get a free donut. No weapons allowed, though, so leave your blunderbusses at home. Don't read his mind. He's not thinking. I am hungry.
Wait.
I am
Did
thirsty.
you see what this one said?
No. Oh.
If we needed to, we would have the High Priest over here.
The Llama Temple.
This is the Lama Duck Temple.
Burp.
there's a rock here that is doing nothing at all. Nothing.
Time to break it!
Nothing's happening with this rock at all. So reads the writing on the wall. Okay, let's go get my favorite ability of all time. Yep. Yes, man, Isaac, moving the storyline along. We should add a new rule to your drinking, too. Every time Yes Man Isaac moves the storyline along.
I'll drink to that.
God, we can actually hear you doing it, too.
I don't mess around. And this is really tasty stuff, too. I'm drinking Kraken, black spiced rum, and Coke. And, I mean, like, this stuff is delicious. If you weren't such a non-alcoholic, I'd totally recommend it. But I know you won't drink it, so I respect it. Oh, wow.
Right over there.
Neat. Oh, wow. Unrelated item, but dang.
Ivan, you didn't tell us you could predict the future? God, it's Yoda bullshit.
You merely do not yet know that you have it.
Hints about the future, but nope, not spoiling things. The Lamakan Desert, it is evil. Yes, man, Isaac moves the storyline along. Maybe just once per cutscene. I make no promises about UPC in this game. You can use Reveal to find pools to swim in.
What?
That's what she said. Yes, I haven't learned Reveal for me. Who would have guessed? Purple hair, it fits.
Purple hair! Purple hair! I sensed it! You sensed it? What did you sense?
Gems fell from the sky. One hit me on the head. You could save a man's life, but you could give us powers first. Purple.
Red and blue, red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. Whoa,
Yep.
whoa, 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 whoa. Seizure time!
I actually apologize for people potentially having seizures earlier. I think canonically, Master Hama is Ivan's mom. I can't remember though.
Is that yes, man, Isaac?
Technically, yes.
Then only a technical sip. For the sake of my liver. Even though I don't really drink a lot.
Also, yes, man, Isaac, right here. Okay, optional cutscene time,
It's only optional.
which means it's mandatory. First of all, set reveal to R. Okay, guys, this is what reveal does. First of all, it puts everything in black and white, and things you can interact with are suddenly glowing. Do you see the glittery thing over that left pot over there?
It's sparkly.
It means there's an item.
You got monies. That's probably her life savings.
Probably. Okay, so that's the first thing. Reveal allows you to see some things that are not there, and the way you know it's a reveal point is there will be a circle of stones. For example, here. Reveal, treasure chest. Water of life. Some of you may already remember some circles of stones earlier in the game. Okay, this is a non-mandatory cutscene, and if you were not paying attention, you would not even know it exists, because this area is not marked. Notice that we can't get to them, and that we were unable to get to that area earlier.
But if you use reveal, there's a little circle of pebbles too.
Yep, gives you the hint.
And, you know, there's also the fact that the purple haired lady, oh my god, is that Goemon?
He's so huge.
His nose! His nose is so big and his face is so tiny!
Now I wonder, can we do something to help? That's what happens if you fail a lift.
You just
You clap.
sigh, high five yourself.
Pretty much.
You're not even lifting it with your hands, you're lifting it with like the sides of your hands. It's not even comfortable. It's like, you don't want to touch it. It's dirty.
Pull yourself free from the absolute nothing that is there now.
Yes, man, Isaac.
Actually, that wasn't because I didn't move the storyline along.
Okay. Let's put that glass down.
There's Yes Man Isaac that moves the storyline along, and there's Yes Man Isaac who just moves the cutscene along. We're talking about the storyline.
Okay.
So that this will actually cause this area to remain easier to go through. Garrett, foot and mouth. There was the nod before grouping up. I was not joking with that canonical bit. Okay, wow. Silk Road is now easier to pass through if you want to backtrack. And the cutscene we just did is actually linked to events in Golden Sun 2. Okay, this is the desert. As long as we are on this orangish stone you see right here, the meter on the left does not rise. But as soon as we walk onto the sand, the meter begins to rise, literally linking to how much we walk. And then these... little vignettes come up.
Ooh.
Remember, she's from like the Alpine North, so like it's frozen wasteland up there.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time we see the battle grubs.
Battle grubs.
It's the first time we have killed the battle grubs.
Kill the battle grubs.
Okay, there is a Ginny here. Thank you, Ivan.
I can't keep my cool when it's this hot. Oh. Well, even Garrett doesn't
yes,
like
the
it.
Fire Mage. Yay! Yep.
It's a freaking invisible pool of water.
Yep. Okay. Oh, it's
Now,
the time we see the orcs.
Pigmen, the bees, and the bees, and the... Yeah.
I thought you said you could hold your liquor.
Yes, I'm just being a little more obnoxious. I'm not even halfway done with mine. This is more
How full was
doofing.
that bottle to start?
Not. I'm talking about my glass.
Oh.
Also, we are nearing 3 a.m. I get to be doofy.
Okay, one thing to be noted is that here's the circle stones. Not all of them have important stuff in them.
Well, there's a glowy purple thingy.
Synergy stone. That's actually a hint he's giving. If you fail to cool off, it will actually deal damage to you.
Yep, heat stroke.
Actually, yes. The damage is pretty massive, too.
Mm.
Is there anything over here? There is actually a fire djinn in this area. So we will be picking that up. Yeah, the comets do tend to cycle. This is the other thing you have to watch out for. This is a antlion, and it is actually a pretty interesting fight. There is no way out of it once it actually starts. And the antlions are actually pretty powerful.
Oh god.
And they are earth mages. I think. Unless they have no weakness, they might not have no weaknesses. But they give really good stuff like vials for being defeated, so.
So they're kind of worth it.
Especially because if I remember... Oh, I don't want to come back up here. If I remember correctly, they also, that's why you don't want to, do a view in the middle of a circle. Not only are they worth it, but I think they respawn too. Okay, we're gonna take some damage here. Because the Vulcan axe is here. Okay, 165 to 90, or one... Yeah, Isaac needs to equip that. It's a longsword. I'm trying to decide if that's worth it. Less damage, but he gets it. But he gets an unleash.
I don't know.
Oh, and that's how much damage I took.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not a small amount by any means. By the way, Mia just commented about not having a change of clothes. This means she only has one set of clothes. That right there is the unleash. Lots of damage. If I remember correctly, I think what Mia's rod does is allows her to soak synergy points off of enemies upon unleash. Yep, that's that guy. Okay, into the next area. This area is actually, if I remember correctly, I think this is the one that's really large. So it's actually kind of easy to get disoriented in this area.
Yeah.
But there are some actual good drops, like the axe that Isaac's using right now. Potion. Look, it's a dead something. Making our way slowly close. Didn't think so. It wasn't exactly a good idea.
I like how the antlion's like heart.
Yeah, I get food. Yeah. Oh yeah, Spritz is the party heal, okay. Yeah, wrong thing. That's the other annoying thing about this area. The fact that they just keep on repeating the same sentences over and over and over.
Yeah.
Synergy Stone, we can probably use that. There is actually an easy way through this particular area. It's the upper left, if I remember correctly, but I'm trying to find that gym. Doing it on purpose. Oh, was that it? Just next door? I think I just saw it. And I think it was a Jupiter, too. Ah! Yep, see, they respawn.
Whoops.
And yep, that was a Jupiter. Yeah, they really kind of dedicated Mia to the whole, you know, support mage role.
Yeah.
Even her Jin are healers.
Well, it's sort of a water is life trope.
Yeah. Yes, we actually have to fight this thing. Oh, never mind. This one doesn't require a fight.
Just like, yeah, I want out of here. Get me out!
Oh, also, it has a cool ability. It's Delude.
Neat.
This is gonna hurt.
Ow.
And there's the Oasis right there.
Good job.
There's not much else we need to...
Ow.
Yeah, we'll take another bath. Wow, I just saw a graphical glitch.
Yeah.
There's one of these. We gotta fight that. There's a boss coming up that we will get to see Ivan's level 4.
Ooh.
Could be exciting. That could be bad. Man, you also almost had to take a drink there.
I know.
You're sitting there going, screw you, Antlion, for not doing your job correctly.
Basically.
Ah, yes! Lucky Pepper.
What does it do?
Increases your luck stat.
Oh. Good job.
Which is actually pretty fantastic, because that directly affects unleashes and critical hits. Oh, hey, it's our first salamander.
Salamander.
Let's see, anything up to the north here? Does that go anywhere? No. That's on Oasis. Gonna take some damage. And here's the exit of this area. I think I got everything. Let me just double check. Because we don't want to have to come back here. Let's see. This one. It's an Oasis. Yes, I know. Chain of clothes. Yes, got it. We already did. Nope. Come on, guys, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I just want to eat grubs. Ah, that's the side effect of Barrage. 7 coins.
Woot.
I believe we've already done this one. Okay, I think that's everything. Frankly, I got the Gen. I don't care with the rest. Okay, one of the more annoying parts of this is the sand falls. Because they can and they will push you off the ledge in some cases. Gotta remember to run up, basically, and make sure to do a run. Just be aware it does actually affect your heat.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any Oasis areas in this particular section either. Okay, because I know it's coming. There we go. And... Oop, wrong button. Okay. Go our way through some cave. This is where things become a little less fun with the sandfalls.
Because you start taking damage.
More or less. It's also because it could drop you down there and you'll just take lots of damage from the waterfall. And you have to walk all the way back up. Pain in the ass. This is what I get to do. Just for using reveal, it automatically throws you into this fight. Why did I do that? Okay. We are now going to get to see Ivan's level 4. This is Thor. Obviously. That actually fits Thor.
Mm-hmm.
That works. It's not like, you know, Boreas, who's just kind of a snow cone maker. And for those of you who missed it, we're going to show it again. It's a snow cone maker.
Ooh.
He got 2 attacks in a single attack round. And bosses will start doing that more and more often now.
Some of them will even have spells and attacks and stuff.
Very true.
Some of them will even have heals and attacks.
Got Tornado and Flare Storm. I was not able to kill it with a Jin, though. Let's see, is there actually anything down here? I'm assuming this is an oasis. Yep. That would be a... yeah. Well, let's see if you're taking another drink. Oh, horse isn't ready yet. Oh yes, Flare Storm's available. I'm not sure why Garrett gets Flare Storm and Fireball. They're both 12 mana spells with the exact same range and the exact same, you know... I just don't understand why they did it that way.
What's the damage pattern?
I have to check. Flare Storm, big, middle, smaller sides. Oh, Fireball's area 5, that's right.
Yeah, so Flare Storm's good if you've got 3 enemies, because it hits them for slightly more on the side.
Wow, that's now 3 for 5.
Yay!
Now let's watch her or one of the other ones die right here while I try to get heals up. Oh, of course, and yes, her Jin are still on cooldown because she was downed while they should have been coming back. Was an item in this one.
Wow, it's back already.
What?
The antlion.
Yeah, it's a instant thing. As soon as you're out of the game, you can out of the fight, you can immediately do it again to get back in. Okay.
So if you want to like level grind and be sadistic, you can do that.
This is actually a pretty good place for that, yeah. Now we go through here. And I believe there's another Jenny. Oh, I remember where he is. is. Okay, 1 second. That's another one you gotta catch in the wild. Notice how this island is completely separate from anything else. There's no other point to this island. It's because it's a Ginny Island.
Random encounters. That's a fork.
It's a fork. Well, I didn't say... Or, that wasn't the Ginny itself. Or is it the one a little further north? I gotta see. Usually the Ginny comes up pretty quick. So if this next encounter isn't it, it's probably that one to the north up there. Yeah, it's not these. Okay.
Barrage.
One of the more annoying status effects.
Yeah, buddy, go to sleep.
Oh, it's especially annoying when you have bosses that put you all to sleep and then deal massive damage to you.
And you can't heal through it.
Yep. Okay, so it must not be that one. It's around here somewhere. I just have to find the exact island it's sitting on. To the west over there is Kale, which is, for those people who remember, way back to the 2nd episode, I believe, that's where Master Hammett comes from, and similarly where Ivan comes from. Is that this island? One second, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. No, I had the right island. I just...
You're not lucky, despite having Lucky Pepper.
Yep. Alright, so let me go back there.
Are you using anything to keep track of how long these episodes run?
Not really. This one's been about half an hour, though.
Yeah.
Like, I can look to see when the first file is made in the folder I have open. We're at the 40-minute mark now.
These episodes are long.
Well,
of course, this is a huge game.
Yeah, it is a huge game. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, in a general part, keep each episode to one dungeon.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense to skip the dungeon in the middle. But other things that can be grouped into the same episode, I want to group in the same episode to keep things kind of easy to follow.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to make it possible.
You know what I'd do? I'd actually occasionally pause recording to kind of cut back on time.
Well, YouTube gives me unlimited upload time, so they don't care. I'm not one of the people tied to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I can upload hour-long episodes, and actually several of mine have been an hour long. Several of them will be half an hour long. It just depends on exactly what I'm trying to accomplish. Where is this gen?
Yeah. You know, about the whole game length, it's actually why there are 2 Game Boy Advance games.
Because they were so big, couldn't fit into one.
Yep, it was supposed to be one huge game, which is why...
There it is.
What level are you?
18.
Yeah, you're actually 6 levels off of being able to beat the game.
Oh yeah, easily. But I intend to fight this game's super boss.
Which one is that?
I know he's on Crossbone Isle. I just can't remember his name.
Oh, Deadbeard.
Yeah, Deadbeard.
Ugh, Deadbeard.
He's not only the super boss, he's the hardest boss in the game, so once you beat him, the final boss is actually a cakewalk. But on top of that, there's also the fact that Deadbeard is another one of those things that transfers into the next game.
Yeah.
And even further past that is the fact that on top of this, transferring to the next game, the dungeon that Deadbeard takes a part of is in and of itself a very long dungeon and has a lot of very good drops.
Yeah.
Not necessarily all the best ones, but some very good ones. Okay, let's just storm this guy. That's we are storming this guy, but he's actually one of the better Jin that exists, if I remember this one correctly. It doesn't run this time.
Put some plans at you.
Whoa! Nice, 2 summons. And this should officially turn Isaac into a Slayer, I believe.
What kind of classes do you have available?
Oh, no, this is fine. Darn it, it's not who I thought it was. To be honest, I don't know the full class set available now. I think in order to get the really good currently available classes, I do need to have 7 Jin. I think at this point you're able to get to start into the high level classes, but I think it does require 7 to actually get the actual really good ones. So not quite worth it to start mix and matching yet. I think it's at 5 that you really want to think about it. Okay, that is Kayleigh. This, I believe, cave is 4. Right, okay, this is something we can't do yet. We gotta approach it from the other side.
What class is Isaac right now?
He is now a Gallant.
Yeah, he's gonna get Lord next.
And then it's Slayer.
Yeah, Slayer's the ultimate.
Yeah. Okay, this is Kayleigh. I'm gonna do one thing before we wrap up. I've just gotta find it. There is one more Jin I'd like us to find before we move on. And actually, Nix, you might appreciate this. The next area is the boat ride.
Ooh.
Oh, I think, is this it? Yes, this is it. Okay. Go up here. That's right, I changed that key binding, didn't I? Figuring you want to stay on for more of the Let's Plays, Nix?
Oh yeah.
Start pushing this thing across. I figure we've had enough water puzzles today. Not as if this one was particularly difficult, mind, but... And by the way, folks, at this point, I believe I can safely say that we have passed the halfway mark of the game. Scorch is a stun effect.
Neat.
Okay, and lastly, I can't remember the treasure that's up here. There's something. Is it up here? Don't remember this area very well because it's late in the game, and on some of my playthroughs, I don't get this far.
You know, why don't you try running who's it, Ivan as a pilgrim?
That's obviously not where I'm supposed to be.
I guess. Well, I guess, you know, the pilgrim thing, I guess, is I'm saying, I guess, a lot. It's probably more a matter of it removes your Mars Jin from Garrett.
when you do the multi-gen classing thing, you really have to focus on making sure that everybody has good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is there... I don't get this one. It's not a puzzle I understand. You have to make sure that every character's getting a class they can use well. So you really want to make sure that you're mixing and matching correctly.
Yeah.
Right, this must be something I can't do until later. Okay, I'm going to get back to the surface. We will leave this particular area for another time. But now everybody has at least 4 gen, and we can do some very cool stuff that way.
Yeah, you could actually have Wish on who's it? Isaac.